Hi everyone, my name is Audrey Jackson and I'm the department chair here at Westlake Academy. Today we're going to be going over our department chair meeting. Just to begin, I want to give a overview kind of what we're going to go over in today's meeting. I will introduce our new staff that is joining us this year. We're going to go over some goals, our curriculum map for this year, some equipment and technology that we're going to be using for this new department that we are including. We're going to be discussing a school event to help this go well, include all of students and staff and family members of the community. And then at the end of this, we're going to decide on some professional development to help us grow as an organization. I thank you all for being here, and I will start by introducing our new staff. Uh, so I would like to introduce Mr. Gold. Mr. Gold, come over here and join us for a second. Hello there. I'm Mr. Gold. I'm happy to be here with you. I am from Texas, Houston, Texas, that is, and I am here to make your institution better. Now, thank you, Mr. Gold. The reason why Mr. Gold was chosen was because he provided a clear and concise feedback to questions that were asked during the interview and seemed to have students' best interests at heart, while also perceiving to have confidence in his style of teaching to get the most out of students. And that is something that we strive for here at Westlake Academy. We want the best for our students and the best for our institution. So we're going to hire the best. And I would like to thank you, Mr. Gold, for being here. Oh, thanks for having me. So to begin, through careful care and consideration and planning, I've decided that today's meeting we will discuss the policy and environment, curriculum, appropriate instruction, and student assessment of our establishment. And for each of these categories, we are going to have some goals made out for them. So to begin, on today's agenda, we will be saying that for policy and environment, the goal will be for 75% of students and teachers to demonstrate an increase in being involved in physical activity that they like to partake in, whether that be in school and out of school. This is going to be for, like as mentioned, during class time. We want to minimize the want to substitute physical activity for any other type of activity. Um, so that's what's going to be the focus there. Our goal for curriculum this year would be for 80% of students and parents to demonstrate the understanding of and the importance of physical education, not only knowing that, oh, when I send my child to school, they'll have to eat, but also be active once they leave and go home. Like maybe stretch together when they get home, take walks after school, enroll their student in extracurricular activities such as like outdoor sports, it could be basketball, soccer, softball, volleyball, swimming, anything. They can even incorporate dance into their life. It doesn't have to be sports related, just as long as you're being active and moving, that's what you want to push for. Our third goal will be for appropriate instruction, and this is going to be for 75% of students. We want them to display their ability of completing exercises more efficiently by 5%. So we want them to get those motor skills down, mechanical movements, make sure that they gain some muscle memory, just to, maintain good physicality and staying active and staying young. Lastly, our student assessment goals are going to be we want them to improve their scores on personal fitness by 10%. And, we're just going to try to encourage that here and push that forward with everyone and just make sure that as a whole in an institution, we are able, to come about and just make the right decisions. And in order to do that, to measure the progress, we're going to have a pre-test assessment at the beginning of the semester. We're going to have students do a pre-fitness test and a pre-knowledge test on fitness. And we're going to compare those results to the end of the year when they're going to take a post-test. That's how we're going to measure that. And next, I want to go over our curriculum map here. As you see, we have a layout starting at the beginning of the year all the way to the end of the year. There's different categories that we're going to be testing the students on. So there's going to be required health and fitness academic content, required fitness and related activities, required motor skills, required social and emotional safety content, and required assessments. Now each month it's going to be basically a level up from the previous objective. Everything's going to start off pretty minimal. There's going to be, you have to identify characteristics for highly performance and purpose improving someone's own performance. That's first, we want to start off giving them high goals so they know what to expect by the end of the year's assessment. And as you see here, we have different categories lined out for each month and each objective that we want to reach. So this year, with our new professor that we're basically introducing to our establishment, he wants to come in and incorporate a volleyball section, which is very active and beneficial for students. Volleyball is a wonderful sport. I played it in college, and I play with my friends continually at the beach whenever I can. It's a very nice, beautiful sport, and I encourage everyone else to play it. So the type of equipment that we're going to need, basically we're going to need all the volleyball equipment. We're going to order a pole, net, balls, ball carts. I think we're looking at the budget right now. What do you think, Mr. Gold? We're going to have enough for... Oh yeah, we're going to have enough of everything. We're going to get this equipment to help the kids pass better, work on the fundamentals and just move on in. Thank you, Mr. Gold. I appreciate your incorporation into this facility. So, what we need to do is to make sure that we're going to keep the equipment in good position. So, as a department, we're going to make some room in the gym storage. We'll properly store it after every use. It's going to be the teachers' and students' responsibility. Every time it's a class session, you're going to go in, and there's going to be a clipboard in the storage room where you're going to write everything down. You're going to write who's checking it out, who's using the equipment, what time, what period. That way we have a log of everything and nothing gets damaged. And if there is some type of damage, there's going to be a damage log where you write down what happened. You're going to fill out an incident report just so we have record of everything and nobody is liable for anyone else. In order to make this happen, we need everyone to be cooperative. We need students to be cooperative. We need teachers as well to be observant of everything and make sure that the equipment is in there each time. Do not be lazy. We need, if we want to have a successful establishment, we need to be disciplined, and discipline follows by that. You have to hold yourself accountable and hold your students accountable. Any questions? No? All right. So I mentioned that we're going to be talking about a school event that's going to be taking place in this year. This event is going to be geared to just giving the school exposure. We're going to show everyone like our motto, what we came here to do, what our goals are for this year. So this event is going to be, it's going to be basically provided by the Nike School Innovative Fund. Our goal is to have a 3K run around campus. So we're going to map out some areas around campus. Not some areas. We're going to map out a specific area around campus where we follow the trail, and family, friends, colleagues, everyone's welcome. We're going to do that for the first, the start of the event till finish. After the event, there will be food provided for all the completers of the... We just asked that we're going to have our staff be a part of this. They're going to put out flyers, send out emails to parents and students. We're going to ask neighbor markets for some food donations and secure funding for awards from local businesses that we have here in this area. And we're also going to ask if parents, they're going to be our media coverage. We're a close community. We want everybody to be together and included, so we're gonna have the parents do that, and it's gonna be a great event. I'm very excited. There's gonna be this year, we have a lot in store for this year, and it's just amazing because we've come so far with everything, and very thankful that everyone's here and cooperative and wanting to put input into this institution. We're going to be great one day. We're planning to make a mark on this community and help everyone out. Lastly, like I mentioned, we're going to be focusing on professional development. That's very key to have a successful institution and ran well and everyone to be on the same page. So there will be a online webinar that we're going to choose from. Um, this has a lot of reviews. They do this annually, and we've been lucky enough to get enough slots for everyone to participate. Um, the last one that I saw, it mainly talked about how physical activity is a leading health indicator. Keeping active children and adolescents is very important for their success, not only our success, but their success as well. They're heavily active kids and teenagers. They tend to be more confident, tend to have better self esteem, improve bone health, improve cardiovascular and metabolic health, reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression, reduce weight gain, and a decreased risk of depression. It's physical activity is very important, and us as educators need to lead by example. And I am looking forward to all the plans that we have this year. It's amazing, and I'm very thankful once again to be here with everyone. We have many great goals that we're here to accomplish, and I'm just looking forward to a great year. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Once again, thank you for joining, and I hope that we are all on the same page and we get this done. Have a great rest of your 3 p.m.